Okay, just wanted to give everybody a visual on how this is going to work out. You can see the border around the edge. I got everything clamped together. I'm going to drill all the holes where all the dots are. I'm going to do this to both seats. There's the bottom plate for the other one, and the top plate's right there. So I'm going to get both these drilled. I'm actually going over to the fastener place right now. See what fasteners I'm going to use. And I'm going to come back and drill these holes. Weld the hardware on the back. The bolts that are going to hold the springs and the pivot part of the bottom of the seat on. And then I'm going to ship everything out for chrome. And while that's all going out for chrome, I'm going to cut out all these inserts. Get this all prepped and ready for when it comes back. All right, just wanted to give you a visual on that so you knew what was up. All right, everybody. Just wanted to jump back in here and show you how this is coming along. Got the perimeter done. About 30 screws in that. You can see the dots around the cross that I still have to do. There's 32 of them around that. I got 2 of them done. So I'll be down here for a while knocking those 30 out. And then I got to start the other one. The other one doesn't have as many as this one does. But, all right, just giving you an idea where we're at, showing you how it's progressing. See you in a bit when I get into the other one. I'll stop and show you that one too. All right, catch you in a bit. All right, everybody. Back on seat number 2 here. Just showing you how it's going. I got it all clamped together. I think I got 11 screws in it now. So now I can pull these clamps off. I'll get the rest of the holes drilled in it. There's a bunch. Now the other one I've got right here. I think that's all the screws I'm going to put around that Maltese cross. And although you can see it, I know it's got a glare. But I had a lot more dots around it, as you can see. But I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now and sleep on it for a day or two. But, all right, that's where we're headed. Get the rest of these holes all drilled. Show you them both when I've got them all drilled. Be back in a bit. Okay, gang. Here you go. I told you I'd be back when I got them both all done. All the holes are drilled and filled. I decided for now, that's all the ones I'm doing around the cross. There's a couple on here that I didn't do. There's one there. One over here. Didn't think I needed them. Looks good as it is. So now I get to take all these back apart and cut out all the holes on the brass parts. And then I can, in the meantime, get everything welded on the back here. As you can see, I marked out for the hardware here where that's going to go. Up on the back is where the, I'm going to weld a couple of bolts for the springs over there. Got it marked on this one also. So, that's where we're at. I get everything welded on here. And here, I'll give you an idea. I got a seat over here already, a store-bought seat. That's what the hardware is going to look like for that piece to go on and for the springs to go on. So that's where we're at. I'll get everything cut out on the brass. The bottom plates, once I get the hardware welded on, is getting sent out for chrome, along with the other pieces. And as soon as they come back, we will get all this back together and you can see the finished product. All right. Catch everybody in a bit. All right, everybody, I wanted to get you out here, show you what I'm going to do to get this hardware on the back of these seats. Going to take a bolt like this, let it focus. I'm going to cut it off right here at the bottom of the threads, and then we're going to take that over to the grinding wheel, clean up the burr on it, and then we're going to weld it to the bottom of the seat pan so that we can mount it to the motorcycle. All right, this is what's going on. Okay, that's it. As you can see, made a little stud. Let me get this camera, come over here and show you. I already got one done right here. And take that burr right there. Clean that off. Then we're going to come over here, and these, get this level. That's going to get welded right on there. One's going to get welded there. One's going to get welded there for one spring, and one's going to get welded over there for another spring. So there'll be 4 of those. As you can see, one here, one over there, and one right here. Now I got to do that to both seat pans. So I've already got 2 of these studs cut. I got to cut another 6 of them. I'll show you me welding the first one on. Then I'll break from camera. I'll get all the rest of them done. And we'll take these seat pans downstairs and we'll screw the brass plates back on the top of them. I have those all cut out, and you can get a look at what it's actually going to look like before I send these seat pans out to chrome. Because as soon as I get these welded on, they'll be ready to go. All right, be back in a bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Wanted to show you how I'm welding these studs on here. Also wanted to apologize for everybody for being so long getting back to you with another video. Last couple of weeks have been crazy. The wife and I lost a couple of friends unexpectedly. We've both been down with a bug for about 10 days now. I'm still sick. She's just getting over it. And she had to start jury duty yesterday, and she's not real happy about that. So that's where it's been at. But here we are. Let's get this stud welded on here. Show you what's up. Got it held on here with the magnets. As 90 degree, straight up and down as I can get it. I can take those off and go the rest of the way around it. Over here on the other side. Alright. There we go. Okay, we got them 2 on. I'm going to weld 2 more on here, one here and one here for the springs to mount up to. And then I will get the other one knocked out, and I will see you guys back in the basement. I got to do a little grinding around these and make them look pretty. So I'll see you in a bit. We'll be back in the basement. I'll show you the brass plates with the cutouts all done. We'll get them bolted back down on these because I want to see how they're going to lay in this curve. Make sure nothing's sticking up that I got to put another bolt or two through to hold down flat, but I don't think that's going to be the case. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I got these seats all back together. Took a few minutes. I got all the bolts back in them. Got the two plates together. Want to show you guys how they look now, and show you where we're at and where we're going from there. So, give me a second. Let me grab the camera, bring you over here. Okay, this is what we're looking at. As you can see, I tried to explain to you before. I didn't know if everybody was getting how it was going to look, but now with everything cut out, this back plate's going to be chrome. I got all the hardware welded on the back for the springs. They're going to go like this. And for the centerpiece here, I got to do a little grinding around these 4 bolts so everything sits flat and flush. But that's how that's going to work. That's this one. And the Screaming Skull. That's how that one turned out. So, now you can see how I originally wanted these to look. So the next time you see these, I'm going to pull these all apart, get them ground down on the back here like I just said. And these are going out for chrome. As soon as they come back from chrome, everything's going back together. I actually took the piece that I cut out of this mouth here and give you an idea how shiny this brass is. But you can see it's been on there so long that some of the sticky stuff from the contact paper stuck to it. So I'm going to experiment around and see what I got to use to get that off that's not going to affect the finish on the brass. And next time you see these, they'll be back together, done, ready to go on the bike. All right, I just wanted to bring you up to date on those. Right after I get done with talking to you about these, I'm going to open the mail on the 65cc Ligero. I got a bunch of parts sent in for that. But when I opened up all the parts, I realized that the piston that I ordered did not come with piston rings. So now I'm chasing down a set of piston rings, but I got everything else I need for it. So that's where we're at on that. Still got to do some wiring on the 91 Sportster build, the bagger, and go through the carburetor on that. So we'll get right back on all that stuff this week now that I'm feeling a little better. All right. Talk to you guys soon. I wanted to get back on this Ligero build. I finally got everything in that was coming in the mail. So that's what we got today. Whoop, mail's in. Gonna open these up, show you what we got. And then we're going to go out in the garage and start getting everything back on this bike and get it back together, get it done and running. Alright, this is supposed to be the piston kit. See what we got here. Why not? Put a box inside a box. Literally a box inside a box. But, all right, that's it. Comes with everything. Piston rod, the clips. Well, what the? I don't see no rings. I may be having to call somebody. Best I knew, this was a complete kit with rings, unless it's in one of these other envelopes. We'll find out here in a second. If not, I'm going to have to be making a phone call, and this isn't going to be going back together as soon as I thought it was, but let's see. Okay. Now, one of these is gaskets. Okay, this was for the front brake. I don't know if you remember when I put that together and I hooked the front brake cable into the lever. The part that the cable hooked into wasn't the original part to that bike. That one is. So, what else do we got in here? Now this one, I already opened up at one point. This is the adjusting screw for that same front brake cable. I didn't realize that there was one that went in there. There is. I didn't have it. That's it. So we're good on that. Now the other thing I got here, a brand new chain going from the motor to the rear tire. So the one that is on it is not in good shape. So that's what that is. Which leaves us this envelope. This has got to be the rings, I would imagine. No, those are gaskets. Well, I'm going to be calling somebody because I was sure that this piston kit came with the rings too. Well, we have a head and a base gasket. So we have that. We have the front brake parts. We have the piston. We have the chain. We have no rings. All right, kids, I'm going to have to make a phone call here. I'm going to have to double check on my order and make sure that there were supposed to be rings in here. If not, I need to get the rings. I can't believe they didn't come with that. I know damn well they were supposed to. All right, that's it for now. Where we're at, I can't do anything about it. So I'll find out what's going on with that. I can at least take you out and we'll get this front brake done, and I'll see what's going on with the piston. Okay, I'll catch you guys on the flip side on the next video. Till then, peace. Okay, everybody. As luck would have it, fate, whatever you want to call it, I literally went upstairs 2 minutes after I got done with this video, started putting it together, editing it, getting ready to get it up on YouTube for you guys. And while I have the phone in my hand doing that, the phone rings, and it's Guy from Sonny's Motorcycle Repair. He called me. He has a piston and rings for that 65 Ligero, and he's going to get that to me sometime here, probably next week, and we can get that thing back together. And I'll deal with this other piston and stuff that I got later. I did look in the listing. That piston was listed without rings. Why, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. I've never seen pistons being sold without rings before, but it is what it is. But, Guy, I appreciate you. That's the second time you saved me. That's the same guy that I got the ignition for the Ligero from. And I'm telling you, this guy, I got to stay in touch with them because I got a bunch of these not Ligeros. I got a bunch of these Amarakis out there. Every size you can imagine, from 65cc up to 350. And hopefully he's going to be able to help hook me up with parts. So, we're back in business on that too. I just wanted to let you know. As always, be good to each other. Keep the shiny side up. Live life behind bars. And I'll catch you on the next video. All right. Peace out.